Hello everyone, it's Michelle Pepper here. Thank you for joining me today. It's 21st of January and Happy New Year, Happy 2026. I believe it is a month ago when I did my last live video. Been away on holiday, been camping, been doing all sorts of things, and yeah, so I'm just kind of like getting back into the swing of things this week, and I'm already behind time. Sorry, it's a bit go slow, but anyway, here I am. So today I think I even forgot to do like a pre advertising to show you what we are going to be doing today at today's live. Anyway, never mind, at least I feel like I'm here. So let me just switch you around, and oh wait a minute, yes, okay, I'll switch you around, and then let's talk about things. Let's talk about what's happening. There is actually a lot of things happening in the Stampin' Up world. So many things happening in January, or begun in January, that yeah, it's really bad timing, because you know, being away January being away, yeah, it's just really bad timing, because you know, everything's happening and I'm feeling like I'm really behind time. Anyway, mini catalog, January to April, that came live on the 6th of January when I was away. So there, I did manage to get some sent out to customers, and so if you haven't got one and you would like one, and you are living in New Zealand, yeah, just drop me a line and I'll get one posted out to you. I give them out for, I don't charge for them, because I just think that it's a shop front, you know. So yeah, anyway, so mini catalog, that's out. We also have online exclusive that came out in January. So that's a whole range of products that are not on the website. I believe actually lovely arrangements. I believe this one is one of them. I don't know if you can see it properly. Hello, Evelyn. Evelyn, I can't remember how to say your name properly. Anyway, hello. It's lovely to see you. Lovely of you to join me. We have lovely arrangements suite. So that is like the stamp set and the die set. And we have also got the embossing folder, which is stripy with patterns on them. Then we also have the paper. Where's the paper gone? We also have the paper, which is lovely. We will be playing with this today. And also, I believe we have a ribbon, which is really lovely. I haven't even opened it. Cloud cover. It's got a really nice texture. Yeah, so there you go. So we've got all these. This is one of the new products that came out in the January online exclusives. But yeah, so if the best way to find, there is a copy, a hard copy of it. You have to print it out yourself. It's the digital copy. Otherwise, the best way to find what is available is through our online shop. So yeah, you'll be able to see what's on online exclusive. So those are the products that are not in any publication whatsoever. Now, do you guys would remember, or if you are new and you're watching me for the first time, you remember that I got selected to be artisan this year for 2026. So that's really cool, really excited about that. And my first Artisan Extra project came out recently. I don't have the product to show you because I have actually given it away. But I do have a little sample to show you, kind of like this is what the album looks like. I did a mini album, so it wasn't a different thing. This is, I've done another one here using the storybook paper. But yeah, so this is how, like, isn't it really cool? It's just a whole lot of like, it's just real interactive, really fun. And this is what it looks like, okay, from top view. So not sure if you can work out how to do that just by looking at that, but it's a really fancy thing. It's really, it's actually not that hard to do. It just look fancy, and it's really cool how when you open it up, there are 4 panels, and yeah, so I've used the storybook paper, which is retired now. I do have a brand new unopened pack, so if anyone wants that, there's only one that I have, so if you want it, first come first serve, let me know, and it will be half price of what it was. Yeah, so if you want this set of paper, you're welcome to let me know. And the reason why I did one of these is because I made this little mini album also using the same paper for my friend Ezra, if you're watching. I made it for her new baby, which is not so new anymore. Talitha must be Tabitha must be oh, when was she born? I think she was born in May. So anyway, this was for her to put little photos, like photos of baby, their newborn, and then there are little pockets here for you to insert like memorabilia, you know, I don't know, maybe the tag that babies have in New Zealand hospital anyway. I don't know, just little things like that. So I thought that's quite cool for her. But she, I haven't finished it because she needed to give me photos so I can put them all on. Anyway, so there was that mini album. And so I thought I'd do another one to match it kind of thing. So that could also be for baby Tabitha. But yeah, so in our projects today, I'm going to be showing you how to, not how to make this, but similar, to make this as a card instead of a mini album. Okay, so it's like a fun full card. But first of all, I wanted to show you one of the kits that came out in January. No, actually, I think this one came out in December, because I haven't got round to buying the ones in January. Well, I just ordered it. It hasn't arrived because I've been away. Anyway, so this one here is called Brighten Your Day Kit. So if you're not aware, we do have a whole range of big brown box, what I call big brown box kit, little brown box kit actually. And it comes all in like little boxes like that. And you have a variety of kits. Some kits are like this one, which is just stick and go. You don't actually have to stamp anything, okay, you just have to put them together. And in this particular one, there are 9 cards, 3 of each design. So let me show you the design. So that's like that one. It's really cool. Okay, so, and it even has matching envelopes. Cool. That's so cool. And then we have one which is in more of the freesia or petunia pop color. Or is it Highlander? I'm not sure. That looks more like Highlander. So, very, very pretty. Okay. So, yeah. So you don't have to do any of the shadings because it's all done for you. And the die cut, it's just all die cut for you. You just need to pop them out and adhere it onto the card front. And then we have this one, which is kind of, to me, it speaks of like Aotearoa, like the fern. I really love it. You make the world a better place. Yeah, so that's a really fabulous card kit that you can get for, is that one $32? That might be a $32 one. I can't remember. But anyway, it's all on the website. And so these are, we are making this tomorrow at my coffee and cards. So if you are local, if you're in Auckland and not far from Westgate, come along. Let me know though, so I get kit for you, ready for you. So you'll get to do one of these cards. You get to choose between the 3 of these. You get to choose one, make one, and then the second card, we'll make another card, which will be kind of like very loosely. I designed a card loosely based on the design here. Okay, so basically some background and some die cut and a label. So I will show you what I've done for the second card. Okay, so but here, so that is called the Brighten Your Day card kit. So look out for that. Very, very cool. makes 9 cards. So you can make it as is, which is what those cards are, and then you can, you know, mix and match, and you can change them around. Right. So this kind of design. The first card, let's see. Thought we could do, actually I'm going to do both because I have kind of started. So I'm going to work on it with you guys. Alright, so these papers, okay, alright, so these papers are out of the new lovely arrangement one, which is this. Okay, so you get one sheet that has, as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see. I don't know how to zoom in and out. I can zoom in, but I don't think I can zoom out. But yeah, this 12 by 12 page has these, which are basically card fronts. You know, you can just slice them, cut them out, and then put it on a card base, and there it is. You have 3 cards, you know, in a matter of minutes. Okay. And yeah, you just need to put a label. And then you've got these ones here, which is the 4 by 3 size, which is what I've cut out. That one there. Okay, and then I've just scored it, you know, where the lines are. Okay, so that's what I've done with this one. Okay, and then we've got these little strip of 3. So I'm going to use these 3 for what I'm going to show you today. All right, so I'm going to do that, and then I've got these 3 left. Okay, and then the other card, the other paper that we'll be using, oh actually, yeah, the other paper that we'll be using is, why can't I see it? Oh, here we are, is that one. So it's a whole full sheet of that. Whoops, bring it up. It's a full sheet of that. Okay, but again, you know, we're just doing 4, because this is 12 by 12, so if I slice it that way, I get 3 strips, right, of 4 by 12. So, and then I'll do the same and get that. And then there's one more pattern, so there's 3 of this, and then 2 more patterns actually. So we've got that pattern and that pattern. Should we bring them out so you can see it? So this configuration for this pack is quite different. So normally we get, like each design, we get 2 sheets. And so we get 6 designs and we get 2 sheets of each. So that 2 times 6, that makes 12. This one, we get 3 sheets of 1 design. So therefore we have 4 designs. So we have this is my third design. So obviously it's double-sided on the other side. Okay, and then there's that one too, which is kind of nice and plain. Oh, and then we've got the more secret C pattern, more manly, diamond-ish. Yeah, so those are the paper. Okay, put that away for now. So I have pre-done, so I've cut that one out as I showed you. I don't need this. All right, and then this one here. So this one, oh, it's gone. Here it is. So that was that one, that paper that I've cut at 4 by 12. Yeah, that's right, 4 by 12. So then, you know, I'm like scoring those. So I'm making, so each panel is 3 by 12. 3 by 4 each panel. Okay, which is exactly the same as that. Right, so let's do it. Let's do this. I'm getting confused. That one's for that. This one's for this. So to show you how these are put together, all right, so those of you who saw my artisan extra post and project, and you are curious about how these come about, I'm going to show you now. So basically you just have a 4 by 12 strip, and then you score it at 3, so 3, 6, 9. So you get that, and then you accordion fold it. Okay, so you accordion fold it this way, so it looks like an M. Okay, looks like M for Michelle. And then you need a coordinating paper, or in this case, not really coordinating, but I quite like the colors. I quite like the colors, so I'm just going ahead with it. So this is actually a two-tone. So it's blackberries two-tone. So we've got the blackberries color, blackberry bliss color, and then on the other side is a lighter version of that, which looks actually more like oh, what's the other color called? Oh, berry burst. That looks more like berry burst. Okay, so but it is two-tone, so it's like one side is the dark color and then the other side is the lighter color. So I'm going for that. So I'm going for that look because I think it still goes well together. I love that look. I love that purple with that cloud cover look and the green, and it works with the Secret Sea as well, and it works well with the petal pink. So here you go, just offering you a different color scheme. Because in the lovely arrangement paper, the colors are cloud cover. So we've got them, it tells us here, crumb cake, cloud cover, old olive, petal pink, and Secret Sea. And so I've just added a brighter color as well. Yeah, it's not on there, but I think it works. So basically all you need to do now is to glue these on here. And that's as simple as it is. So easy, and that's what I like, because I like to spend more time on the decorating, and I like it simple. When it's simple, then it gets done. You know, it's replicable, and then it gets done. Okay, I'm just wondering whether this is too. No, I think that's fine. Okay, and then that just goes on there. Okay, so that's one. That was the back, and then now you do the front. I tend to use my liquid glue because I think they work really well. So I'll put that on here. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so you open it up. Ta-da! Okay, and so that's all this is. It's basically a series. You can see them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 of these all joined up together like that. So if I wanted to, I can just add it like this. But I'm not going to, obviously, with this one because it doesn't match at all. Because that's all like Peter Rabbit kind of thing, like storybook frames, and then that's flowers. So yeah, so I won't be doing that. But if I were to do it, if you can imagine, if I were to do it, so you can either just put glue all over and just adhere it, and that will become another page. Okay, it will just open out like this. Whoa. It's a bit hard too, but I think you can imagine it. Like it will just open out like this, and then the next page open out like that. Okay, but what I have done is I've made pockets in between. So there's pocket here, because I just, I just love pockets. If I can make pockets to store more things, yeah, you bet I would be doing it. Okay, so then all it is instead of putting glue all over, you would put a strip of glue here, down here, and here, so you get that U shape. All right, so then it's all glued in except that opening, and so you can put things in it as a pocket. Okay, so hopefully that kind of makes sense. All right, so that is how to make those album. And basically then you have a choice of whether you just leave it like that, exposed. You can go for that kind of look, or you can make cover for it. So here's another one that I did. This was my prototype to make sure that it actually works. So this is very bulky because I believe there are 10 of these. So, and then, I've just done the cover. I haven't decorated this, obviously. But yeah, it's the same idea. Okay, so it's great for photos. If you're putting, ooh, look, that wasn't, where is that? What happened to that? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. And pockets again. So we have little pockets. We should have little pockets. Where are they? Here you go, like little pockets. And so basically with this one, I just did another layer, front and back, and then a bind a binding thing to bind it, just because it was so full. But with this one I can get away with not doing a cover for it. So yeah, so just kind of how you want it to look. But yeah, that's basically how these things work. So imagine, yeah, like you can put lots of photos, obviously, with these plain ones. It's great for photos. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, so maybe I'll dress it up a bit and then have it for sale at my market. I'm doing a market in February at Mount Albert, so Mount Albert pop-up market, so let me know, or come along, and yeah, hopefully the weather is good by then. It's like we've had a shocking, wow. I was very, very grateful, and that when I went camping, it was all beautiful weather. There was no rain. Okay, so here we go. We've got a card, so we just need to decorate this card. So I thought I could just simply do something like that, right? And then just, you know, keeping it nice and simple. So just kind of do a wonky donkey thing. Usually I do really like to have another layer, so maybe I'll do another layer, because I don't know, what do you think? Or should I just keep it really simple? I'll just keep it really simple. Why not? Why not? Just keep it nice and simple. So, and it's a good idea to kind of do it wonky donkey, because then you don't have to worry about keeping everything straight. I don't know. If you have a label for me, what kind of stamper am I? No idea. Just very whimsical, maybe. Yeah, don't know. When I tried ChatGPT, I gave ChatGPT a couple, you know, like some photos of the cards that I've made, and it just says that I like nature, because all my cards have flowers, or, you know, like, yeah, plant and greenery. Well, that's what Stampin' Up has. So, all right, so I've got those three, and now I just need a little label. Okay, actually, I want, no, were these were for that, wasn't it? Yeah, so I just need a label for this. Do I just grab a piece of white from my scraps, loads of scraps? Maybe something like that. Maybe I'll do it like that over here. And why don't I use the lovely arrangements, the new lovely arrangements Stampin' set? And what would be a good, this could be a good birthday card, eh? We're always in need of birthday cards, don't we? Sending smiles. Okay, sending smiles good, because then it can be a birthday card, it can be a thank you card, it can be whatever. Anyway, so these are our new arrangements. I don't know if you know, our new Stampin' Up storage. The stamp sets are now coming in little sleeve like this. So as opposed to these kind of DVD case. So you can see it saves a lot of space. So it's taking a while to get used to, but I think I'm liking it. Okay. I know a lot of people love having the spine. Whoa. I don't know if you can see. Where's the focus? Because they can see the words, the pictures, you know, the name. But I find that they're quite tiny and I don't really get a good sense. And so usually I actually have to pull it out and to have a look at the front anyway. So I feel like I'm not really missing that much. And you might beg to differ on that, and that's fine. But I really do think, for me anyway, it doesn't make a difference, because I like to look at the front. So it's just a matter of flicking over. So yeah. So if I show you, I've got these little old tins, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm just flicking it like this to look. Okay. All right, so put this one back. What did I want to do? Sending smiles. That's what I want. Pulling out the Stampin' Smiles. Okay. It's a very big. Now, I generally like to kind of just throw just throw this out, like I'll throw this on, because if I try to put it on here, I might not put it on straight, you know, because it's really soft, and so I like to just kind of let it rest and just kind of plop it onto the surface, okay, and that's its natural state, and then I try to line it up here, okay. So I've got my sending smiles. Pardon me. And let's go with that color. Maybe because it is, yeah, I think I'll go with berry breast. Okay. So I've just kept this real nice and simple. Just the ideas that I want to share with you. The idea of how easy it is to make that sort of thing. Card. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. And then, so I will need, do I want a ribbon? Do I want some ribbon with it? Okay, let's do it. Just because I can. Check that one out. It's quite massive, this ribbon. It's quite big. Don't want it like that. Okay, real, or do I want it, maybe what I might need to do is I'm just going to take a strip of it. Okay, and then I might cut it in half. Let's see what that will do. Because it's quite wide, this one. So hopefully you get a sense of, you know, anything kind of goes. Don't be afraid of experimenting. Some will work out and some will not, okay? That's for sure. I'm not going to lie about it. Some will work out and some will not. But the point is that if it doesn't work out for one thing, it might work out for another thing. So, you know, it might not work out here how I imagine it, but it might work out another way. So, maybe. So yeah, it's never wasted. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's never wasted. And so you can always do something about it. You can always use it for something else, okay? You know, this looks a bit rustic here, but I think it will be fine. I just do it like that. So it's just really, just more texture. So I'm just adding texture now, right? Or do I want to make a bow of it? Let's have a look. So, and it's fraying, okay? So this ribbon frays when you cut it. So something to bear in mind. And there you go. I've experimented it for you. So if you don't like that, then maybe that's not for you and you know not to do it. Yeah, but maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do that. I'm quite happy with that. I've got a little singing smiles. Yeah, I'm quite happy to do that. So maybe I'll just do that, okay? And that might not be your thing. That's all good. But you see what we do when we're just experimenting with things. And sometimes the look will really speak to someone and some it won't. Sorry, I've just done that before I... where is my... I'm just looking for... Yep, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just popping this up. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is a bit of a creative process just to demonstrate, and I don't know how long this video is going to be, because this is not the card that you will get if you place an order this week. This is just me playing around and showing you how things work. So here you go. So I've got a card that says sending smiles, and it's a fun fold. It pulls out like this, and so I can put my message here. So I'll just have a piece of card here to write my message, and it's pretty. It's a pretty card. So sending smiles. But there you go. That's like one card. This is the card. So making this other card, and this is the one that you will be getting. Okay. So because I can give you a whole range of these. I've got a whole lot of those. Right, because I can get 3 from a sheet of 12 by 12. So I've got 3, 6, 9. I've got 9. Yeah. So I can give that to you. Again, so there's a repeat. So I'm just going to do that. I should probably do that side first. So liquid glue I find is really good because obviously you're going to be moving in, you know, yeah, opening and closing this book. It could be a lot. Sorry, I'm just going to do that. Okay, all nice and tight. Yeah. So the liquid glue will just keep it really nice and sturdy. And then do the front. Right, here we go. Oh, there's a blue message. I don't know what that means. Okay, here we go. Right, and then that goes open. You know what? This two can go together if I want it to. Right, you get that, and you get that. Okay, and you can carry on. But remember, we're doing card. This one is just card, and this one is just a card, as opposed to the albums. Right, so you've got that. Now, again, you know, like you could put your panels, and great for photos as well. So it might be you put 3 photos and 1 message. So it's great for, I don't know, if an event thing. Maybe you got together with some girlfriends and you took some pictures, and imagine that if you, like, you know, send them a card later with photos to capture the memories and a little bit of, you know, journaling of how you enjoy that time. So yeah, you could do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm using this. Oh, yeah, I'm turning this the other way. So it goes that way as opposed to that way. Okay, so just kind of showing you different ways of doing this so you can do it. Because this is a non-directional paper, so easily turned that way. But I just thought I could do that. So that came out of the Foiled Frames and Labels Ephemera pack. So there are 6 sheets, different designs. So you've got that design, I think 2 of that design, yep. Just 2 big panels, basically a panel and then frame, and then just the gold frame. Okay, so that's 2. And then you've got these 2, which is different shapes again. You've got the circles, the, I don't know, cornered rectangles. Okay, so that was that, plus the one that I've used. And then you've got these 2. Yep, that's the one. Oh yeah, see what I mean? Like, so you've got that rectangle, and then you've got this, which is just a frame, which is quite cool. Then you've got this design. So 2, 4, 6 sheets of that. Okay, and one of these foil frames and labels ephemera pack. They're $17. They're great if you don't have die cuts and things like that. Oh, I forgot that this is part of the suite. Moody Palette Glossy Dots. Okay, this is part of the lovely arrangement suite. So I should throw in some of that on here. Okay, pull that out so I don't forget. So I just thought I emboss it with that lovely embossing folder, just for something different. So I'm going to do that over here. And do I want to add some coloring here? Maybe. So yeah, I could do that. So that one's my green. It's just got my, I don't know, this is the lighter one. So if I wanted to, I could do that. Okay. So I'm just adding a little bit of color, textures. Let's do that. I want it a bit darker. Whoa. Oh, okay. Always don't go straight on it. Okay, I think we're good. So that's the same color. I could change it up a little bit and have a different color if I wanted to. Yeah. It's just adding some texture. So what do you think? Not much of a difference? There is a bit of a difference. Okay, and then the inspiration for this would be from the, remember these cards? Because they are, so they've got like variations on the background, and that's what, you know, you can do that. That's such a cool idea to do that. And so you can just, yeah, just add little details like this to your basic card making, and suddenly you feel like an artist. Okay, so you can just do that. Okay, so it's not just plain, nothing wrong with it, but just in terms of, like, you know, if you're just wanting to be creative, yeah, these are some of the ways you can be creative, like just adding some sort of shading and coloring. Okay, very subtle difference. You might not even notice it, but it was fun just doing that. All right, so I'm just going to glue this down. And if you didn't like the gold, then you can just do it that way. Yep, so plenty of option here. So when I give it to you, I will just be giving you the frame. And it might not be this shape frame. It might be just a rectangular. Okay, but it will work. It's a good thing about handmade cards, right? They just, no two cards are exactly the same. Okay, even if it's from the same supplies, but it's, yeah, no two cards are exactly the same. So then we just go on here. So I want to stamp a sentiment. So I've pre-done this one. I've just done the flowers and the leaf, and this is actually the same leaf, but I've cut off the, because I don't want 3 leaves, I just want 2. So let me just see, do I want 3 down there and 2 up here? Maybe. Is that how it works? And then I'll have the wording here. So under, I think I'll go under. All right. So what words will I use for this one? I think we will use happy birthday, because it looked like a happy birthday card again. Thank you card. Hello friend. Oh no, I'm just going to go for happy birthday. Where's my happy birthday though? But happy birthday is so small. Is that cool? Oh no, maybe I'll just do sending smiles again. But I need to get rid of that color. I don't want that color. What color will I put it in? So just cleaning this. Okay. What was in here? Oh, okay. We'll just do Secrecy, shall we? Just do Secrecy, which I have here. Secrecy. Love Secrecy color. This is like, seems to be a lot of people's favorite color. Favorite what do you call it? In colors color. Okay. So I'm going to do it that way. Okay, just going to put that on. Yep, I don't think I need to raise this because of the bumpiness on here. It feels like it's raised anyway. So I'm just going to do it like that. Maybe there, so just showing that little detail there. Okay, and then I will have that on here. Oh, I'm kind of covering that up, aren't I? Oh, okay, let's just see if I can move it slightly out that way. Okay, so it's not going to be even. It's because I need that out that way. Actually, maybe because there's so much room here. So we'll do that. And a bit down here. Yep, are we cool with that? I think so. What do you think? Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Love, love, love these things. Don't you guys? Just putting glue on here. Okay, so that's glued right down. And that's going to be... Flowers not glued on, flowers just, yeah. So you will be given this card kit when you place an order. Same thing, I'm doing the same thing that I did last year. So it seems to work, and I've got a, yeah, so basically when you place an order with me this week, actually it'll be for 2 weeks because, sorry, next week I realize I'm actually out of town again. I know, January is like a whole month of going to be out of town. I might have to rethink this because I feel like yeah, a bit slow to kick off things in January. Yeah, so not sure. But it is just because it's nice weather. Well, supposedly nice weather. So you never can tell. Because I remember one of the years when we had the flooding, that was in February. So who knows? You can never get it right. Right, so we got that. Sending smiles, and you go. So that is this card, which will open out, fun fold, ta-da! And you have all these. Isn't that cool? And then the front is like that. And then we will do some gems. Why not? Because we can. Because we can. Because. Alright. Right. I don't know what you do, but I do cut this off often. Because I find that's annoying. Okay. In storage, I just cut that off because I don't really need that part because the back has the label. So then it's easier for me in storage wise. Okay. Colors. Haven't done any blue on here. Do we want blue or do we want to stick with green? Or do we want to stick with black or white? Ooh, choices. Let's see. I do want some on here as well. Oh no, I've just made a mess of this. Okay, this needs to go on here, so it needs to be clean. Woo. All right, so we've got this. What color will I put for this one? Ooh, I think some white would be cool. What do you think? Okay, use that because then it's easier to pick out. Oh, it's kind of nice and flat. Maybe I'll just do that and do that, and then a small one. I feel like I need to get this out here. Yeah, that's better. I think, eh? No? Oh, this is where I still don't feel like I'm the best at doing this, but are these the same size? Yeah, they look like the same size. Okay. Nope, I want a smaller one. There you go. Nope. Are you laughing? Okay, here you go. I feel like that's fine. Maybe I'll do more. Okay, I've made some marks there, but that's cool. But yeah, it's got that. And then have my green on this one, or white on this one, or yeah, let's go for green. peeking out of here? Or here? Or here? Or here? Or here? I don't know. Yeah. Just a little bit strange, but maybe. Where do I want it up there? Quite happy with that. Okay, that's me. I'm done. All right, so I've got my... Okay, so that was kind of basically the same thing, just showing you how easy it is. All right, so you've got this design, okay, or you can have this design going up that way. So, yeah, so I'll be giving you the supplies to make this card, okay? And then... Second card for today. Real nice and simple. Again, all about simplicity. I wanted to show you. Actually, I don't know where that card is. Oh, no, it should be here. Or not. Okay, let me just show you quickly this. So we've got vellum. Yay, we've got vellum. And it comes in 12 by 12 sheets. And how many are there? I think it's 12 packs. Yeah, 12 sheets of 12 by 12. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And it's nice and thick. So this is an old one that I have. You can see crumpled. I don't know whether this is like from Warehouse Stationery or from Kmart. I'm not sure, but it's a lot flimsier, okay, compared to this one. So I really do like it. So anyway, so just wanted to plug that, show you that. And what I've done is I'm using the other sheet of the Lovely Arrangement DSP, and I'm just doing a crumb cake card. I'm kind of loosely following those kind of design, you know, with like a background and then some sort of die cut. And so what I've done is I've die cut with the vellum, and then I've used the brush to kind of brush the secret C on. So we've got like that sort of look. Actually, do I want that or do I want that? Ooh, decision time. Let me have a look. That, and then what I want to do is just using the same supplies. Okay, pretty much same supplies as this. Instead of using that gold foil die cut from the ephemera pack, I'm just using a different design, and I've got these. I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to do some flowers. I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time let's do some different colors. I don't know, what do you think? Let's do the leaf. Let's use green for that this time. Pull that in, clean that. Ooh. Okay, that's clean. Don't think I'll do sending smiles. Maybe I'll do happy birthday this time, or maybe do thank you. Just to change things up a little bit. So I need a piece of scrap paper. Not scrap paper, a piece of white paper that is big enough, which I have somewhere here. Oh, yeah, there you go, I've got this. So let's do it in green this time. It's always lovely, isn't it? Okay, we might need to do 2 just in case. Alright, so then what I need to do is either fussy cut it or use the die to die cut it. So we've got the die, which is that one. Oh, I do need a flower as well. Okay, let's do that. Maybe I'll do the other flower. Let's try. I'm going to cut this so I won't pull it in, because it'll just be, let's That looks alright. Oops, I moved it. Oh. Okay. Thanks for your patience. But I'm just doing that. Move that one out. Oh, did it jump? Did it? I think it might have moved. Okay, which is annoying. So hopefully this doesn't move. Or I could use some sort of washi tape. Oh, where's my washi tape? Oh, where did it go? Was it in here? Maybe I'll do the washi tape thing. That will hopefully stop it from jumping. And just going to take a bit of the tackiness off the washi tape by kind of like showing you here. Just getting a bit of fluff on it, on my sleeve. The tips of the trick. Tips of the trade. Is that what they're saying? Alright, so then we've got that. So I'm just showing you what I've done. So I've got that. I'm going to put that on there. And then hopefully this will stop it from moving out of place. And hopefully it doesn't stick to my image. There's a lot of hopefully, eh? Cool. Excellent. That's much better compared to that. See? Does make a difference. Okay, here we go. Don't lose that. So put that one back for now. Just slip it back in here. Okay. So we've got that there. Actually, maybe I'll try maybe use a different flower. I'm going to stamp that in black and then we can color it in. What do you think? Or maybe I can stamp it in the Secret C. Yep, let's do it in Secret C because I can. That's cool. Right, let's do that. Secret C. Now what color do I want it? I could just leave it white, you know. Because white flowers are cool. Do you guys like white flowers? I quite like white flowers. They're quite, I don't know, just lovely to look at. Lovely to behold. Alright, so same thing. Bring that. Gonna reuse that little washi tape. So I've got my panels, 1, 2, 3. Put that one on here. Do that. Okay, you guys can see it. It's so wet out there. It's raining, raining, raining. Oh, what am I doing? There it is. Yeah, so hopefully that will do it. Hold that. Did it move it already? No, hopefully not. Okay, so take that off. Oh, lovely. So we've got a really nice white flower. I'm missing, what happened to that extra, where did it go? You know, the wonky ones. Come on, right before my eyes is disappeared. Where did it go? Never mind, might have to re-stamp that. Okay, we're going for lots of white colors. Then maybe we won't do a white. Maybe we will do a will we do white? Where's my other leaf gone? Okay, just redo it then because I have no idea where that green gone. All right, let's do another leaf. Let's do another leaf. Still going, Levi. Actually, you know what? I might have that. I might have this one on as well. Okay, might just do that while I'm here. Okay, 2 flowers. Okay, not this. So we need this. We need this. We don't need this. We'll put this away so we don't lose things. Okay, and then I might need a longer washi tape. Do the same thing. Just do it a few times because I don't want it to stick onto my cardstock. All right, let's find the... Is it the right way? Oh, actually I should do this on here so I don't have to move that. Put that one away for now. Don't want to get things all yucky. Alright, so we've got that. And we've got that. Oh, come on. Here we go. Alright. And just move it up a little bit. Alright, I'm happy with that. Did I move it too much? Okay, that's cool. Alright, then we've got that. And then that will go on top. There we go. Oopsie. Just drop that. Alright, we are nearly done. Alright, we're nearly done with this. Just place that and use that again. Alright, so we've got our white flowers. Do we want white or do we want to colour it in? What is the time? How long has it been? Yeah, maybe I'll just do it that way. Just do it that way, that way. So before I stick anything down, because when you're designing, this is what I do. Okay, before I stick anything down, I'm just going to... Do I put it right in the center? Maybe I could do it right in the center. Maybe I could do it right in the center like that. And have my leaf tucked in like that. And another leaf tucked in like that. it might just be like that. Okay, I could, yeah, I'm quite loving that. I really wish I could find the other one because I may have to tuck in more leaf. Okay, well, we'll go with this. And if I find it, and I might just try and tuck it in. And then I will do happy birthday on this one. Just a small happy birthday. And we will do it with Secret C. Okay, I quite like the look of that. Okay, so I've done my placing, and then I know what I'm going to do. I think that works. So I'm going to take that out. Okay, happy birthday. And of course I didn't stamp it straight. Let's try again. A little bit better. Oh well, that's what we have. Right, let's put it all together. Close this. I'm still looking. I'm still hopeful to find my green leaf. Right, so we can have the darker blue. No, I'm going to go light. Yep, going light. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Can't even center it properly. Here we go. That's good. And then that will be on here. How will we adhere these? Because it's going to be covered up here more than the other side. Might just put the bulk of it on this side. Actually, it hides it pretty well. Oh! It hides it pretty well with the flowers. So yeah, maybe I can do that too then. See, you can't see it. So that's there. And then we're going to have these. Okay, I'm going to put these on dimensionals. One, two, three. What are you doing? That's quite unnerving, Levi. You're just watching me like that. It's a bit scary. It is. It's a bit scary. It's like somebody's keeping an eye on you. It's my little boy. He's not that little anymore. He's 14 and he's towering over me, which is not hard to do because I'm only little. So we've got, what did I do? See, this is what happens. I forgot. What did I want? What did I do here? Something like that? Oh well, it does that now. And then that just goes in here. Okay, sorry, I have to peel this off a little bit because that's going in here. Maybe my wonky one would be better. Okay, we are doing something like that. And that one was just going to be glued straight on. All right, and then we have that up there. And we've got a nice, oh yeah, I like it that way better. tucking it in here. Yay! There you go. So that's the second card. Oops, that wasn't glued down. Here we go. Just glue that one down a bit. Okay, can put a bit more on here. So I've got my white flowers on my white color base. So how cool is that? And then, where's my gems gone? Where did the gems go? Okay, put that one out of the way. What happened to my gems? Here it is. Oh, I don't know. Do I bring in the little cloud cover? Maybe I will bring in cloud cover. Just kind of peeking through. Peeking through. Don't know, do I need a third one actually? No, maybe I don't need a third one. Sometimes I feel like I don't need a third one. I know we always talk about in threes, but I really do feel like sometimes I can get away with just two. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just get away with two. Alright, because I don't know, it just looks visually more correct to me. Could be wrong. Oh well, let's not overthink things. Here we go. So we got that card, card number one, or card number one, card number two, kind of like similar but not similar. Okay, and they're fun fold because we open it up. You've got, yeah, you've got ability to write 4 panels, or some photos, or some more creativity if you want, and then that pretty card. You can do that as well. Does that feel a little bit off? Oh well, it is what it is. I've done it. Okay, I'm great. And then this was just kind of like showing you another style, another way to do that. Alright, so got those for you for today. You'll be getting these ones, right? A kit for this and a kit for that. And yeah, and if you change it all up, I would love to see what you've done. I fully expect you to do that. But anyway, this is my very long video. I feel like it's been very long. Anyway, so thank you for joining me. So these are yeah, if you didn't know, if you came late, yeah, feel free to watch the replay in the beginning. But basically, I have kind of loosely followed the design for these kit. Okay, where are we? We've got these on here. So we've kind of like got a lovely background. We've got some sort of die cut, and then we've got a label. Whoops, and that's what I've done here. Okay, some sort of background here. There was some color. I've actually darkened this a little bit color, and these are actually the two-tone cardstock. So you've got the darker side and the lighter side. And maybe not so obvious with this one, but it's quite obvious with the Blackberry Bliss, which is Blackberry Bliss on the inside there, and then the lighter color, which is more like Berry Burst. Okay, so use that. And so basically some sort of background, some sort of label, and then a tag, sentiment. Okay, so that's the kind of loose concept. Okay, just following that and using the lovely arrangement kit, sweet actually, and also wanting to show you how I put together the artisan mini album that I did. So so yeah, so if you look through that, basically it's just, this is a card, but basically you make multiples of these and you join them all up together to make a little mini album. So yeah, love it when you can do things, you know, when you can yeah, multi-function. Okay, so thank you so much for watching today, and it's a very late start for me for 2026, but I am here and I'm really thankful for that. And I won't be doing a live next Wednesday because I am away again, out of town. So yeah, so this offer for this class to go, meaning that if you place an order with me that is $50 or more, then I'll be sending you the card kits for these 2 cards for free, free shipping as well. So that's just my way of saying thank you. And please do look at my emails and social media for all the things that are happening this month. There's a lot going on, so even I get a bit confused sometimes. Anyway, love being with you guys again. Thank you. And I'm glad to be here, glad to be back on board. Yeah, even if it's just one video for this month of January, but hopefully in February it'll be more regular again. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Bye.